Okay, I'm keeping my 4-card hand here.
All right, so a 5-card hand versus 4-card hand.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
on the play.
we're off to a great start.
Just like we drew it up for the new cards.
Yeah. All right, good
All
luck,
right.
guys.
Ready?
Yep.
Can you see that? Just want to
I
make
can.
sure where the edge of my screen is. Fantastic.
You're
Go
good.
Forest, Reclaimer, go.
You got it.
Ledgeview, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Roland thought the 5th head was an arm and a leg. Yep. I'm with Dreyfo. The first head cascades into the other 4. I think that's the correct answer here. Fatal push on Elvish Reclaimer to start the game. Wow, neither player fetched on their first turn. Very, very, very unique situation here. Did I mention Lee has an 80-card deck? I did. Wow, someone found Gristlebrand's flavor text. Is it 7 words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, that's a lot of words. Oh, maybe that's like from a promo or something.
Well, this is how we drew it up, huh? Play back to basics.
Main deck back to basics. I remember those 2 of them. I'm like, why? All right, untap.
Good.
Draw. We will go Forest. Just thinking one second.
Word, I dig it too. Her freedom came at a price. I like that. Gristlebrand.
Play this Court of Cunning.
Okay, what's this do again?
It makes me the monarch.
Okay, and then upkeep, you can mill. You choose who mills, and then if you're a monarch, we mill 10 instead.
Yeah, if I'm the monarch, it mills 10 instead of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just make sure that it's not like and because it's a commander card, I want to make sure that it's not like each opponent or something like that.
It's target. I think you target. Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah, it's any number of target players each mill 2 cards. If you're the monarch, each of those players mills 10 cards instead. And this is at the beginning of your upkeep.
Yep.
After I played a veto list before, thinking that it didn't target because I thought it was pretty much made for EDH, but then it did target, and I totally scummed people on camera. So I'm going to go to my end step and draw a card because I'm the king in the castle.
All right, I'm going to respond to the trigger.
Sure.
Wait, yeah, it's a trigger, right?
Monarch is a draw trigger at the end step, yeah.
Fantastic. I'm going to do end step crop rotation, sacking bog.
Sounds good.
On the stack. Sweet.
Okay, so Phil Blackman is now the monarch. I just shared a link to Court of Cunning in the chat. Just to go over it one more time. 2 blue and a generic enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, any number of target players mills 2. If you're the monarch, each of those players mills 10 instead. So if he holds on to the monarch until his next upkeep, he will mill 10. Kind of hilarious that Lee decided to run an 80-card deck, but whatever. All right, so crop rotation got Cavern of Souls in response to the Monarch trigger.
Would you like to cut?
You're good.
I'm joking. Alrighty. You can resolve your draw trigger. And that's a delta, right?
This is a blue to delta, yeah.
Cheers, mate. All right, on top.
Yep.
Draw. I'm going to obviously tap for black. It doesn't matter. I'm going to play a foil Thought-Knot here.
Foil Thought-Knot Seer hitting the board. I like it. The back to basics, though, is going to make those lands not on tap. 2 lands in hand for Phil. Yikes. I wonder if Lee's 80-card deck was the residual effect of playing too much Yorion. Maybe. All right, so now we're in Phil's upkeep. Hi, Catherine. What's up, Catherine? Catherine's in chat, everybody. Everybody say hello. All right, mill 10.
Alrighty. So,
all right, well, there goes. So it seems like now my win conditions in this game are down to almost none.
I should have technically waited until you decided, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm not going to mill myself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle my library now.
So that's pretty hilarious. The mill 10 happened, but revealing Emrakul caused the whole graveyard just to get shuffled right back in. Not a very effective win condition for Phil right now. Catherine, thanks for the sub. And I am very much looking forward to Commander Legends as well. Agreed. Please share your favorite Commander Legends cards in chat, everybody. Legacy playable or not. Let me know what cards you're digging.
The way I always do life totals and so on is that I always say the life total that changed first. So it'll be like 16 to 21. All right, second main phase, I'm going to attempt to Green Suns for 1.
Green Sun for 1.
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, so Lee is the Monarch now, so the contraption is on Lee's side. Monarch, not a great webcam mechanic so far.
I have 1 card in my hand, and you say, and I'm going to say go.
Yeah, the quad cascade guy. It's actually in Lee's list. It's a cool one. Tormod is awesome too. I like Tormod. Tormod's a 4-drop or a 5-drop. Is it playable in any Legacy deck? I can see Wheel of Misfortune in Burn, says Jay Winner. Yeah, someone else said that too. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Greg Berlinroot. Not sure, but Wheel of Misfortune seems fun. It's at least going to be fun.
Wanna trigger, draw a card.
Yep.
Say
I'm going to play this blue to Delta, and I'll pass.
Unlucky.
I missed this trigger. Oh, I missed the
That's
trigger.
okay.
Though.
Did you want to do it?
Nah, it's all good. I'm past it.
Okay. Untap. I will draw.
Yep.
Go to attacks.
Yep.
Attack for 4.
Sure.
The Thought here. Alright.
Yep.
Go to 12. Go to end step. Monarch trigger.
Sure.
Draw a card. I will say go.
All right, I'll make you mill this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, all of the new cards are not yet in MTG Bot, I don't think. Intervention pack is, though. Monka is here, everybody. Please say hello to Monka in the chat. Hi, Monka. Monka speaking Spanish today. Very interesting.
I'll grab a forest. A foil forest.
Sure.
Okay, untap.
Yep.
Draw. Play a tapped Cloud Post. I go to attacks.
Sure.
I gotta look up that combo later, Strifo. So you can use a white pact to gain infinite life with Wheel of Misfortune? I just don't have Wheel of Misfortune in front of me right now. I gotta remember what it does. Monka saying hi to everyone. Very nice. Okay, thank you everybody for saying hi to Monka.
Moments Peace and World Breaker.
World Breaker. I like World Breaker.
I have 5 cards.
Play an island and pass.
Yeah. End step. I'm going to activate Elvish Reclaimer.
Yep.
Sacking the Maze of Ith.
Oh, that's right. The pick a number thing. That's right. Okay, so that, and then... Oh. Well, that's kind of neat. I like that. I hadn't seen anyone post that combo until now. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Oh, but this card isn't... okay, I was going to say maybe it's modern playable. These cards are not in modern. Never mind.
Snow-covered forest. There is 5 forests in play.
So it looks like so far Phil is getting destroyed here. Was the Monarch for only one turn and milled 10, but Lee was able to just shuffle it all back into his deck with Emrakul. Not a success in game one for Phil's game plan. Phil was talking about before we started the stream that a control deck with Court of Cunning has the kind of weird weakness of losing the Monarch and not being able to get it back unless they have creatures. So he had to decide what creatures would be run in the main. I guess it could have been an opportunity to try out Opposition Agent in this deck, especially since it has Flash. Flash usually a favorable ability for control decks. But, okay, here's Drown in the Lock. I'm assuming hitting Thought-Knots here.
Draw off the Thought-Knot, yep. You take 3, is that correct?
I do.
1, 2, 3. You have how many cards?
I have 3 cards.
3 cards still? Gotcha. 5 to 20, second main phase. I'm going to tap 6 and cast a Primeval Titan.
Sure.
Trigger, and grab 2 lands.
Well, that's not good news. Phil was also saying before the stream, blue decks with a... I mean, if you resolve a Primeval Titan against blue decks, it's probably game over. Brazen Borrower seems like a pretty natural choice, yeah. I like Opposition Agent because fetch lands are evil, says Jay Winner. I'm with you, Jay Winner. I'm with you. I've been hoping for hate cards against fetch lands for a long time. This may be the one we were looking for. We'll see. We'll see. Scott Pete says, finally able to catch a live stream. Thanks for all the great YouTube content. I have enjoyed it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome to hear. Many of our viewers here on Twitch have found us through YouTube. So you were not alone.
Thank you.
That Scalding Tarn, is it got like a fancy thing on the edge? Is it? I see line details.
Yeah, the Scalding Tarn, I had a bunch of alters done a long time ago when I altered out Top Miracles.
Yeah.
And I had like 40 cards done by one alterist who put like this sort of pattern across all the cards. So if you were to line them up, it would make one long.
Oh.
Yeah. But then they banned Top and it fell apart.
Unfortunate. That looks like pretty.
I'm going to crack this Delta. I'll go to 4.
Yep. As an artist myself, like I can't paint, but altars are just so pretty.
Yeah, I wish I could find the time and the prowess to actually be able to learn how to alter cards, because I love altered cards more than any of the like foils or anything else.
Yep.
Yeah, there's something about that someone spent time painting it and the detail in it. It's very enjoyable to look at. It also kind of has texture depending on it. Belful Strix. I love Belful Strix. Belful Strix is one of my favorite legacy cards. One day I'm going to quiz chat on what my favorite legacy cards are, and one of the answers is going to be Belful Strix, so make sure you remember that. Another answer is labeled. Scott Pete, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here.
Even matters anymore, so
yeah.
All right, go ahead and attack.
Before you go to attack step,
sure.
I'm going to crack the Scalding Tarn and go to 3.
Go to 3, great. Sorry, I should have said beginning of combat.
Okay. I'm going to flash in a Snapcaster.
Sure.
All right, so he's going to flash in a Snapcaster, and the target is likely going to be drowned in the lock here to hit Primeval Titan. That's what I would do if I were named Phil. My favorite Magic card staples Boomerang onto everything? What? I don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking about Brazen Borrower? Staples Boomerang onto everything.
So you have.
Oh, Tice Pal Tyrant. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a really cool legacy card, actually. Tight Spot Tyrant, it's kind of fallen out of favor for Reanimator at this point, right? I don't really see any Reanimator decks running Tight Spot Tyrant anymore. At least not usually. Mike MTG just says hello. Hello. That's right. Catherine runs it in the main. That's right.
I'm going to tap a forest, cast crop rotation, sacking cloud post.
Sure.
Results?
That results.
Yeah, thanks for the clarification.
Okay, it's like having to be extra vocal about plays when you can't see like mannerisms is.
Yep. Of course. Yeah, normally in I'm gonna grab Bajuka Bog,
sure,
and target you. Yeah, normally I'm like super clear and I try to like take every step really slowly. But yeah, it's just exciting time because I haven't shuffled paper for so long.
That bog kills me though. I died to the trample.
Gotcha. All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to game 2 here. Game 1 goes to Lee. One Mr. Lee is how I know him. There's the bracket for tonight. We're in round 1. Caracas is very prevalent in my meta. Oh yeah. All right, we're starting here. Swamp to start for Phil.
Wait, Forest, Allosaurus Shepherd. Go ahead.
Wolf.
That's what everyone says. Yep.
I'm going to cast a Bitter Blossom.
You got it.
But
I like that.
Draw.
Alabama, shout out to you. I'm very scared that the courthouse was going to have intimidators. Has that been a problem around your way? You know, I don't really know. I'm in New York, right? So I'm in New York City, especially. So I'm not really seeing intimidators by the the voting, but the fact that it's a reality that people have to deal with is terrible. I can't imagine.
There's a concession that goes along with building the monarchy. Let's Blood Chief Thirst the Elvish Reclaimer.
Hey, what's that do again? Is it like just push, right?
Yeah, it's a sorcery speed push that has a kicker to destroy planeswalkers.
Okay, it's dead, yeah.
Yeah. Then I will cast a Cling to Dust on my own Blood Chief's Thirst.
Oh, so you can draw a card?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That exiles it, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay. Never seen that interaction.
My two-color deck is struggling here. I'll pass turn.
Yeah, a lot of basics over there. I guess because you're back to basics. Draw.
All right, so a Blood something Thirst, whatever that card is called, from Zendikar, took out the Elvish Reclaimer. Cling to Dust then exiled it as Phil was starving for a land drop there, but whiffed. So now we're back to Lee, and Lee drops an Elvish Reclaimer to replace the Elvish Reclaimer that just died. Here's Dark Depths. I didn't even realize Dark Depths was in this list. Here's Dark Depths. Very funny. Grantis Mantis, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Or woman. Sorry, I didn't mean to assume you were a man. A rally at a police station a few weeks ago. I mean, come on. The things that are going on right now are crazy. Jay Winter says, but they don't know who you're voting for. Do they just scare everybody? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Also, it's like, I'm going in there. I'm going to vote anyway. The fact that you're standing here doesn't make me change who I'm going to vote for. If anything, I'll vote against what you're doing because you're annoying me. No, it's all good, Grantis Mantis. It's on everyone's mind. Everyone's dealing with it. Yeah, I've heard about people saying stuff like that. If you don't vote for Trump, the company is shutting down. That's intimidation and bullying.
Sure.
It's extremely stressful to be blue in the South. I can imagine. I can imagine. We're here for you. We're here for you, Grantis Mantis. Let's go Green Post. Yeah.
You go. All right. On top.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Play for Suba. Copy Cloud Post.
Sure.
Green, 2 colorless. Play Thought Not Seer.
Have at it. I have a lot of uncastables.
Yeah, but
Let me know if there's anything you can't see.
Yeah, I can see this. But the deluge. If you top deck a land, you can deluge. It's a Toxic Deluge, right? Yep.
Toxic Deluge, yeah.
I'm gonna take the Deluge.
Deluge gone.
Yeah, it goes in exile. Thank you. Do you mind playing up? Is that
no,
until
fine.
you brainstorm? Until you brainstorm? Yep.
For sure.
I'm gonna. These fairies are really annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and say go.
Strifle says politics not being a part of polite conversation is probably not good for progress. I agree. What just happened in chat? I don't know. Some weird auto mod thing keeps happening. Sorry, everybody. That's not me doing that. Makes me so happy that Green Post has gotten more popular, says Ravenous Panda. What's up, Ravenous Panda? I remember you.
Elvish.
Yeah. I'm going to pass.
Okay, untap. These are both cloud posts, okay?
Okay.
This is forest. Draw.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I just wouldn't vote for the person. Nazi support. Yeah, I'm with you, Side Norna. Yeah, thank you, Roland. It's cool.
Let me just see what I'm grabbing. Okay, I'll grab a land. Grab a cloud post. So this cloud post tap for 3 now because there's 3 cloud posts, 3 locusts in play.
All right, 3 cloud posts in play means a lot of mana. A lot of fairies in play, though.
Sorry.
What are you trying to get altered, Side Norna? Just out of curiosity. Is that a maze of if? That is a maze of if.
Tackle the Thought Not Seer.
I'll throw all of my fairies in front of it.
That's fine. All right, you get a card.
I didn't see that coming. Force of Chorus.
Second main phase.
I don't even know what that is. What's Chorus?
Going to... Actually, not second main phase. All right, I'm going to go to my end step. Is this okay?
Thinking about that.
Sure.
thinking about bouncing.
I'm actually
here.
going to cast a Brazen Bar. I'm going to bounce the Shepherd.
I like that.
Sure, it's going to go to my hand. Yep. All right. Now, I'm going to like to do something on your upkeep.
Sure.
Untap.
Trigger Bitter Blossom?
Sure. Let's trigger on the stack.
Sure.
Going to... Actually, no, it's fine. Go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. Take
Okay.
one. You got a 14.
Go to draw?
Yep, go ahead.
You won't be able to post a link, but I think I know who you're talking about. The kid with the triangle on their head. Sayonara? Sorry, I'm not familiar with Avatar, but yeah.
I should be proper with this. Appreciate you playing open.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that you're gonna... It's probably gonna all disappear, but... All right, thank you. Go ahead.
Cast.
Yep.
Brainstorm on the stack here. Yeah, go ahead. Tag me in a tweet. That works. It looks like Phil just needs blue mana really badly. Stuck with 2 black in play. The Bitter Blossom tokens are holding off right now, but I think we're at a point in this game where Lee is just going to draw haymakers off the top and win. I mean, he has 9, 10 mana right now. It's a lot of mana. Another snow-covered forest.
9 mana.
Sure.
1 floating. Thundering Titan.
Ooh. Ouch.
1 mana floating.
Sundering Titan's in ETB, right?
Correct. So you'll be able to float mana with the trigger on the stack.
I'm actually just going to counter it. I will push a Ponder.
Sure. Yep, here's the bin. 1 mana floating.
Yep.
Going to...
Yeah, that's right. Modern Mono Blue Tron used to run Sundering Titan. When's the last time I've seen Mono Blue Tron in Modern? I think it was like 2 years ago. It's completely fallen to the side at this point.
I'm done. I got end step. Pop.
Okay, this.
Oh, do you mind me if what you pitched again?
I pitched a Ponder.
Great, thank you.
Someone's like, I don't know. Just some funny sound effects in the background of the players. Brazen Borrower getting cast here. As a creature, it looks like. Oh no, it's bouncing something. Let's see what it's bouncing. Oh, maybe the Allosaurus Shepherd again?
Yep, should be on 13. Fantastic. So you're going to bounce this back?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, it's going back to my hand.
Bouncing Reclaimer.
I'll take another one off of Rogue.
Yep, 12 to 19.
I'll play this island and let's get in there for 1.
I'll maze it. Maze it. Fantastic. All right, untap. Draw.
Good.
Alrighty, so all right, I'm gonna tap 2 green and 3 colorless, 1 mana floating. I'm going to cast a Court of Bounty.
Court of Bounty.
Yeah, just advise you it's uncounterable unless you kill the shepherd.
Yeah, I'm remembering what it does. It's a.
All right, I'm going to bring up Court of Bounty for you, chat. I'll post it in the chat right now. Court of Bounty link, so you can see what it does. I'll open the link myself and read it. 2 green, 2 generic, enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can drop a land. If you're the monarch, you can drop a creature or a land. Pretty good. Cool. I'll check my Twitter later. Thanks, Norna. All right, so Lee's the monarch.
Trigger on the stack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's flash in this Brazen Baller.
Sure. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, that resolves. Then draw a card.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Lose a life.
11, sorry.
Let's move to combat.
Sure.
Back in with these 3 fairies.
Okay, I'm going to maze the Brazen Borrower.
Sure.
Take 2. Go to 17.
Play the Monarchy.
Yep, you got it.
Monarch.
Let's play a Polluted Delta and pass draw card.
Yep. All right, untap.
If this monarch keeps up in Legacy, I'll have to get some kind of a big monarch icon to put on the screen, right? Maybe something to put next to life totals or something. What do you think, chat? Do you want more monarch in Legacy or less monarch in Legacy? Was Palace Jailer enough? Or do we need more?
Use 4, so 2 floating. Cast a Primeval Titan.
I will respond to that.
Reminder, Shepherd's still in play.
Yeah, I'm going to drown in the Loch Shepherd.
Gotcha. So that will... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in my graveyard, by the way.
Yes.
Does it result? Oh, sorry, you're killing it. My bad. I thought you were
killing it. Yeah. Sorry, I should have announced that. Yeah, killing the shepherd. Yep. Crack this Polluted Delta.
Go to 10.
Great if you always remember the trigger as far as drawing a card, you mean? Jay Winter says, I like the mechanic, but I'm not sure how prevalent I want it to be. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I've only played the Monarch outside of Palace Jailer. I've only played the Monarch in Conspiracy Draft, not in Commander. And it was really fun in Conspiracy Draft. That's the only frame of reference I have, really, other than the occasional Palace Jailer. And how many times do you run into Palace Jailer? How many times is it relevant? How many times do you forget to give back the creature on Monarch switch with Jailer? Yeah, I guess so. That's true. Monarch is fun if you want to wear a Burger King crown. Yeah, weren't people doing that when the Conspiracy set came out? I'm pretty sure people were.
Down to 12? 12 to 9?
I will go to end step and go for it.
Sure. Cards in hand? 3 cards, right?
I have 3 cards.
One of the players lives in a restaurant kitchen. Not sure which one. Burger King is the rule where I play. Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. Strifo says, I think Palace Jailer in particular is a per experience for a Monarch card, but these enchantment Monarchs seem more reasonable. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Palace Jailer is kind of like, feels kind of gross, but these are fun. They're more fun. Sign Order says, only if I can venture Brothers Monarch token? What? I do like that they made a new Monarch token without a typo, though. I do like that.
Play Elvish Reclaimer.
Sure.
Wow, no big drop for Mr. Lee from the court. Huh?
I will pass. Go ahead.
In your end step, let's flash in another Brazen Bar.
Sure.
There's a lot of damage about to come in here.
Lose a life, make a token.
You got it.
Fill at 8. Has a lot of power in the sky,
let's
though.
Fatal push the Elvish Climber.
Sure.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Get in with everybody.
Maze the Brazen.
Yep. Taking 9.
Yep. Down to 3.
Main phase 2. I'm going to cast a Brainstorm.
You got it.
Does Lee have any all his dust? I don't think so. I don't think that's in this list. It really wouldn't make sense in a deck with a lot of green anyway. Venture Brothers' main villain is a guy dressed up in a butterfly costume, and he is the monarch. Oh, okay. I don't get the reference, but I feel you. I want to see Apex Devastator, everybody. I want to see that card resolve here. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, Court Trigger.
Draw.
Ah.
I'm dead.
So it seems like our first passes with these Monarch cards is they just give the opponent a Howling Mine.
Extra cards. You got so many extra cards.
I'm just playing everybody, but that is really why we do it. Venture Brothers is like one of the best TV shows of all time. Really? And I never heard of it? I don't watch a lot of TV shows, but I believe you. Monarch is kind of a butterfly. I think it's funny. Monarch is fun. Roland says, in what country? Yeah, seriously, what country? All right, we're starting here in game 3. All right, Catherine added a minute to the clock. Minute added. Boom. Thank you, Catherine. People liking this match. I like it too. I want to see a resolution here. Beltful Strix for Phil. Johnny Quest? Yeah, I like Johnny Quest. I used to watch the cartoon. I think it was on Cartoon Network. Here in New York, anyway.
Cloud Post.
Sure.
Sego. Cloud Post for 2.
Run out another Strix.
You got it. It always resolves. Strix always, all the spells resolve.
I'll play an island and hit you for 1.
I took it.
I'll pass.
End step, sack the forest.
Yep.
Yeah, Johnny Quest was on kind of late on Cartoon Network. I remember that. I think it was on at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. For a Cartoon Network show, that's pretty late. Oh, I just saw your tweet, Side Norna. I never saw that character before. That would be pretty cool for a Force of Will. I will say that. Rick and Morty, I've never watched Rick and Morty. I mean, I have watched it, but I am not a regular viewer of Rick and Morty.
And a Eye of Vegan. I will say go.
I'm going to cast a Brainstorm in your instead.
You got it.
What other shows should I watch, chat, that I've never watched before? Nobody say The Walking Dead. Nobody say The Walking Dead.
Cactus Delta.
Yep.
Yes, Log T, Vintage did win the poll last week. We will have a Vintage stream. The day has not been selected yet. Bear with me. Bear with me. Many things going on here in the United States of America right now. Trying to figure out the best day that would make sense to do the Vintage stream. But we will do it. You have my word. We will do it. Best TV series ever is The Wire, but don't watch it. Everything else will fall a bit short after that. Okay. I've never watched The Wire. I've never watched it. Is that weird?
Shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
It'll push the Reclaimer.
You got it. He's
Pass.
been pushed. Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been hearing about Queen's Gambit on Netflix. I have not watched it though, not yet. But I might give it a try. My brother was actually telling me earlier I should continue watching The Mandalorian. I only watched, I think, 3 episodes of season 1. I didn't get very far. I have a short attention span, but should I resume The Mandalorian? Does anybody know?
You got it. Just trample for 5.
Yep.
Take 5. Second main phase.
Yep.
We'll play a cloud post.
Sure.
There is 6 loci in play. Each cloud post taps for 6. So I'm going to tap for 12. Activate Eye. 12 minus 7 is 5, right?
Yes.
5 floating. 5 floating.
Okay.
Go grab a colorless creature from my deck. Put it in my hand. Grab a Ulamog. Where's my Ulamog? There you go. Grab Ulamog. Ulamog costs 8 because of the Eye of Ugin.
Yep.
So that's 5, 6, 7, plus another 6. So adding 6 here. 6 and 11 minus 8 is 3. Down to 3. Ulamog cast trigger. I'm going to exile Baneful Strix and your dual land.
Okay, they're going to say sure. I'm going to force pitching a ponder.
You got it. It's going to go to the graveyard. The 3 mana still floating. I'm going to Summoner's Pact.
Sure.
Summoner's Pact here. Yeah, we're playing with Commander Legends cards all day here. Log T. The Anti-Tutor card, we're going to try that out. And the Monarch cards are in the 2 decks playing right now. The green one and the blue one. We'll see some other Monarch cards later. The new enchantment, Fall from Favor, we're going to try out. Yeah, Back to Basics could be really good here, actually.
Let's go.
Yeah, the green one is in Lee's deck on the left.
Turn.
Yeah.
So far,
I'm going to cast a Jace Lone Sculptor.
You got it.
I'm going to bounce the Dryad.
I lose. I lose.
you lose?
Yeah. I'm an idiot. I wasn't supposed to pact, but I did. Because I can't pay for the pact.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm an idiot. I was like, after I pacted, I was like, I wasn't supposed to pact. I could have just won this, but
I for some reason thought that cavern right there was a
forest.
For some reason, I just thought it was a forest because we were moving so fast. I thought it was a forest, and I was like, I was like on the off chance of like, okay, I'm back to basics off the top, will win this game because of that pact.
Yeah. In both of your defense, you guys were playing super fast right there, so I don't blame you for making the error, Lee. It's all good.